All right, I am back. It's still Friday. I'm still waiting for Bailey to get off work, but for you all, it's day 2. We left off with Zebulun yesterday, so today we are going to start with Issachar. Issachar would be letter G. Issachar would be an industrious, hardworking, successful tribe. The name Issachar means man of wages, so that's something you would want to put as far as your notes, is Issachar means man of wages. Description of Issachar shows that Jacob's blessings became a reality. Tribe of Issachar demonstrated strong political leadership. This is shown when they switch alliance from Saul to David. This is on the whole thing where, Saul's trying to kill David. This is also evidenced by the fact that members of the tribe attended Hezekiah's Passover feast in Judah, even though they were part of the northern kingdom. So this would have been after the split. Judah would have been in the south. They would have had the temple, and Hezekiah was one of the good priests of Judah who tried to get Judah back to worshiping God and doing all the feasts and everything that they were supposed to have. And so when Hezekiah restarted the Passover feast, Issachar came to it, even though Issachar was in the north, in Israel, which would have been kind of awkward. So basically all you need to put as far as notes for Issachar is, of course, you'll need to put the letter G, and then you'll need to put that Issachar's name means man of wages, and that they were a righteous tribe. Dan. Now we get to a name that it's easier for me to say over and over again. Dan would be the letter F. Dan means judge. Tribe plays a prominent role in the book of Judges. However, it was a tribe that was not known for its moral statute or religious faithfulness. So it's kind of the opposite of Issachar. High point for the tribe was when the mighty judge Samson killed the Philistines. Of course, Samson didn't necessarily always make righteous choices. And from most of Dan's history, the tribe was not supportive of the other tribes. It's believed that this lack of support of God's people is the reason why the tribe of Dan is left out from the sealing of the 12 tribes described in Revelation. So basically for Dan, you need to know that Dan is F, and in your notes you need to have that Dan's name means judge, and that Samson came from this tribe, and that they were left out of the sealing of the 12 tribes in Revelation. And like I said, good thing about this is I don't have to sit here and wait for you to get it finished copying. I can just keep talking, and you can pause me whenever you need to pause me. Gad. For Gad, you'll have a K. Because of where Gad's located, when they, divided up land, where Gad ended up living, it was often under attack. So I would put often attacked by the Moabites, Moabites. So the tribe became experienced and mighty warriors. I mean, if you're always being attacked, you gotta learn how to fight. This was shown when they joined forces with David's men to stand against Saul. Upon assigning territory to Gad, Moses instructed the tribe that it was to come to the aid of other tribes because of how it's located. Another reason it was excellent military capability. So basically for Gad, you need to put that often attacked by Moabites, and that it was a strong military tribe. And of course it's K. Asher. For Asher, you would have 11. As indicating the blessing and mentioned again in Joshua, tribe of Asher was given fertile farm land. That's a tongue twister. Fertile farmland, making sure it had plenty of food for its people. It was never able to get rid of the Phoenicians from Tyre and Sidon, both of which were in the territory of Asher. Of course, if you remember from our history, Tyre and Sidon, by the time of Solomon, had become allies with the Israelites, and Solomon was able to make a good deal with them to get cedar for the building of the temple. But all you need to have for your notes for Asher is that it's L and that they had good farmland. Naphtali, D. Jacob's blessing was brief but clear. Like a deer, Naphtali would be swift and free. This comes true during the time of the judges. Deborah comes from this tribe. So you definitely need to have in your notes Deborah mentioned. Deborah called upon Barak, also a member of Naphtali, to assemble men to fight against the Canaanites. Since the tribe of Naphtali was in an isolated location north of the Sea of Galilee, its people were to remain free from the attacks that the other tribes had experienced. From their isolated location, they were able to initiate swift and deadly attacks on the Canaanites. So all you need to have for Naphtali is that Deborah came from that tribe and that they were able to successfully fight the Canaanites. And of course, Naphtali is letter D. Joseph is M. Of course, Joseph is the favorite son. I mean, we all know that. We spend a lot of time discussing how he's the favorite. For Joseph, it's M. He's the special one. And his kids got blessings. Let's see here. No other grandson received Jacob's direct blessing. The archers who attacked Joseph were Joseph's brothers when they tried to kill him. However, Jacob noted that Joseph's bow remained steady, his strong arm stayed limber. This is a clear reference to Joseph's ability to overcome the evil his brothers intended for him. So basically, you just need to remember that, Joseph's the favorite son and that his sons got their own blessings and that Joseph is M. Baby boy Benjamin. Benjamin's blessing is N. Jacob's blessing characterizes the tribe of Benjamin as vicious and warlike, kind of opposite of how you think of Benjamin as, the silent guy who can make no decisions for himself. Definitely comes true in Judges 3, where we see the Benjamite judge Ehud assassinate the Moabite king Eglon. The tribe of Benjamin was viewed as warlike, devouring its prey. Saul, Israel's first king, was from the tribe of Benjamin. So, for Benjamin, you need to put that, of course, the letter is N, and then you need to put that Ehud came from the line of Benjamin, and that Saul came from the tribe of Benjamin. Although most of the tribe's members supported Saul at first, they changed their loyalty to David. Saul of Tarsus was also from the line of Benjamin. So Saul, who became Paul, was also from Benjamin. Basically, the point of all of this is to see how these 12 men become the leaders of the 12 tribes of Israel. And of course, through the 12 tribes of Israel is where we get the whole history of Christianity, of the Jewish religion, and that Jesus came from the line of Judah. And it's plays a vital role in the history of God's plan, which is what I need you to get from it more than anything. Do you have a Bible question, Will?
I have a question about that book. What does the letter mean?
Okay. So, as I said, take a picture of your notes and that you took for each one of these and attach it on Tuesday on LMS, and that'll be Bible for this little 2-day week. Next week we will finish up Joseph, and then after that we'll start Life of Christ. So see you in other classes or see you next week for Bible. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.